Um, I mean, just trying to be aggressive. Coming off a bad game, on Wednesday, just wanted to be more aggressive as far as just attacking the rim and try to get us a win.
Was there anything, any extra motivation, the fact that you weren't named an All-Star starter, or the fact that it is Joker, or anything extra for this position?
No, not necessarily. I'm used to it. It's not the first time, so just gotta, I guess, use it. I think it's more of a motivation to go out and, try to win the whole thing. I guess that's the only way and probably gonna get that respect. I think we got a pretty good chance. You playing the best team in the West down, 15 points or something like that, then, to come back and to be able to win the game, that gives us a lot of confidence. And, if we could clean up a lot of areas defensively, I think we could be even better. So it's just good to see. Like I said, we got a chance to, win. We got to keep winning. Obviously, the key is to stay healthy.
When you saw the All-Star stars, what were your reaction?
Man, I was not surprised. I think it's well documented that I'm not, very liked. And, that's cool. I don't know if it's because I troll a lot or, that, I guess I'm an asshole, but it's cool. I keep being me. I keep being an asshole, and I keep trolling. And if people don't like it, that's the problem. But, like I said, it all goes back to, winning. All these, whatever, when you look at, how many times he was an all-star, they're not going to say he was a starter this many times, which, having been a starter the last, 5 years, it is kind of disrespectful. I don't think anybody has had a better year than me, but like I said, you focus on the right things and everything is going to go well for you.
Can you talk about the job PJ did tonight?
It was fantastic. Obviously, when I got in foul trouble, we switched the matchup, and having me back there as a roamer is always a good idea, anyways, because I can control everything. But it was excellent. Just try to be physical with such an amazing player as Jokic. It's hard to guard him. He's almost unguardable. So you gotta do the best job possible. But I thought he did it, and I thought he was, physical. Didn't let him catch the ball. Didn't give him any space. And he's the reason why we won that game.
That matchup switch, just when you look at defensive adjustments, what do you feel like you guys did best in the second half, and then maybe what are kind of the next steps to kind of clean up some of that defensive stuff like you said?
I mean, that was it. Obviously putting a body like PJ on them and having me. Aaron Gordon, I think he's shooting 40% on the year, but not a lot of attempt. He really lives inside the paint. And, with me down there, just protecting the rim, I think they took a lot of jumpers in the second half. So they had a hard time, going inside. So, we just thought, I actually told the coaches, I was like, that's probably how we should be going, because, when I was guarding Jokic, they just were able to get whatever they wanted because he's such an amazing passer. And, if you don't pay attention or if you don't have any rim protector back there, they were getting whatever they want. So I thought we made it harder for them to get easy baskets in the second half, and that's what led to the comeback.
Joel, when PJ moved more onto Jokic and you were sort of more of a free safety guy, how did that kind of change the advantage for you?
He just made me more aggressive, picking up those, early fouls, especially when you're guarding someone like, such a great player. Obviously, I want to stay on the floor. I don't want to foul. But then again, it's hard to guard great players, especially when you're in foul trouble. So, especially if you want to stay on the floor. So, Just try to make it tough for him. I thought, as a team, we did a pretty good job on him. He shot 8 for 12. That's how good he is. He's always going to be efficient. He doesn't take bad shots. Just got to try to make it as hard as possible. But I thought, in the second half, making that switch, won us a game.
When Shake and George kind of got into it in the first half, you kind of were the one to sit George down and talk to him. What did you say?
I just told both of them to let it go, that we had a fucking game to win. I think he's also good for the team. It's not a bad thing. Guys get into each other. It makes us better. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, when, teammates are going at each other. After the game, we all laughing. So it is what it is, and I think, those guys, you look at, when George had a couple of threes in the second half, I think some of them came from, Shake. Like I said, that's how basketball goes, and you move on. But at the end of the day, the end goal is to win the game, and we did it.
I understand winning is what matters, but that won't be determined until the postseason. A lot of these are regular season honors. Do you ever stop and say, what more do I need to do? Or you ever challenge yourself and say, well, what do they want?
I don't worry about what, you guys or the fans want from me. I worry about what, my team, needs from me. It's funny, when you always talk about, and I always hear, guys or, old guys or you guys talking about, I got to live in the paint. I got to be, play like Shaq. It's just not my game. I can't do it, but, that's not, what I'm good at. I'm good. I think I'm a good basketball player because I can do everything on the basketball floor, not just for me, but also for my teammate. If I'm playing a certain way, most of the time I get double anyway, so, someone else is going to get a shot. So, it's all about, playing whatever fits, the best, whatever is going to help us win. And, sometimes it's living down there. Sometimes it's also, spreading the floor. You got so many guys, sometimes it's also good to, give them space and, let them do what they do best. So, like I said, as a team, I think we're finding the right way to play. Defensively, we still got to be better.
Last question.
In the fourth quarter, you get the ball for that last three, and it's you against Joker, you pull up. Just how much do you relish those moments towards that game?
It's fun. I've always liked to think that I'm a closer, and I am. But it's fun. Taking the last shots or taking the last second shots. With 4, 3, 2 on the clock left. It's fun for me. I like that challenge. I like, getting into the fourth quarter, getting into those type of possessions where you go out, you got to go out and make the plays. And, whether it's offensively and defensively, that's where you find out, who's who's made up for those type of moments. So for me, I've always seen the regular season as no disrespect, but as a practice for me, and to be able to try, as many moves as possible, just to see what works. And, so when you get to the playoffs, you're just ready for anything. And, you've seen everything, you've used everything, and you know what works and what doesn't, and you go from there.
Thanks, Joe.